never saw me coming, always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no feeling like. You won't break me, I won't back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Youngwei Koo going to get this one going. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Steady!
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go! Hey, Motion! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Off he goes. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
18 Tiger! Ready, ready?
On the toss, they'll run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Tackle made back at the
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
They'll run on second down. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Bronco 80! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Ready?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Panthers, ready?
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Niner scores first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be close to the first down. Martin just a yard short on the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
60 Eagle.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really nice job there. They're setting an early tone up front. And listen, these small runs, these conversion runs, they don't seem like a big deal right now. But over the course of the game, expect this offensive play caller to use these downs to build off of. So what looks small now down the line could pay a lot bigger dividend.
A handoff as they try to run it here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Second down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Here's a toss, right side. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Plant. It's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally run him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons move it up to a 7-3 lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, 70.
They'll begin here on the ground. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down. How about that return? They will be well set up in the second. Time has run out here in the first quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Ready up.
On play action, Penix. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Atlanta. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to go play action with Penix. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They'll go play action now. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Dragon 60. Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Check, check, check.
Up the middle they go. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. James Pierce in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Falcons, 43.
A run now on 2nd down. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Timberwolves. Reset. Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion. Let go.
Going to go off tackle this time to the left. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On a man left side, it's caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That ball caught. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his second touchdown of the year. On is Koo for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
49ers 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
At the 29-yard line.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal.
A 46-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cardinals. Ready.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
49ers 17. Cade York to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw. It's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs put them in some really bad spots.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Marcus Jones on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the 2nd half. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get up. 70 Lions. Crack on, lady. Get up.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now give on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will score again. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 27, 49ers 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the gun, here is Penix. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Stop low, 18. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
By Troy Anderson. A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the 20.
What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 bites, 60 bites.
On the toss, they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The 4th down pass. Incomplete from the contact. It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Koo able to add the extra point, and the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end
The
zone
Niners
for a
take over
touchdown.
first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. 60 average.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
39-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
Back to
and
throw.
3.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Falcons have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, it's Penix. And on third down, that ball is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Here we go, set.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He was brought down by
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They're going to try to pick this up on third and 8.
Brings up third and 8.
He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have the 49ers first down, it would appear. Taking a risk on that 4th and 4, but they've got it by a full yard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Cowboy 80.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Down to the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Now, faking the give, out to his right, off he goes.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
They'll run, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Wow, so they decide to challenge them on the ground on third and goal, Mike, and this defense answered. I think the takeaway is pretty clear. Next time you found yourself down in this situation, you got to throw the ball.
Ready, 79, bro, 68.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Turnover on downs.
Pitts is the man in motion. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, they need 7. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
And this is third down.
Throwing is Penix. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. They'll run it here with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Second down and 3. Pitts is the man in motion. Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll come up to third and 3. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on.